Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Donut Like, Donut Read. I am Adam at your service, and with me today is Julius.
Hey.
And today we are doing an author highlight with an author we found recently, thetechmaster36, or is that thetechmaster30? I don't know.
Captain T, the Tech Master.
Yeah, you can put capital letters in this. That'd make it easier, but that's okay. Thetechmaster. I don't know. They've written a few stories, but they've also written fewer stories than you'd think they've written. So where do we want to start, Julius?
Probably at the beginning, at the oldest story.
All right. That would be The Legend of the Spirit Sword, Chapter 1, A Submerged Legend, which is a Seven Deadly Sins fanfic, which I don't think either of us have watched that, have we?
No, I haven't, but I like the subtitle, A Submerged Legend.
What does that even mean? Like, the legend is underwater? Is it Atlantis?
I guess that's technically... it's technically true, but it just sounds lame. Because that's not a very awe-inspiring adjective. It's just very matter-of-fact.
Yeah. And this author loved this story so much that apparently they wrote it twice.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Seriously, look at it. And both versions were updated on the same day. They were both posted the same day, same word count. The only thing that's different is one story has reviews, and both of the descriptions are different.
Yeah, which makes me think what probably happened here is they uploaded the first one, they realized, I want to change the description, and they didn't understand how to edit your description, so they uploaded it again with the new description.
What I think also might have happened is maybe this author, they uploaded the first story. When you upload a story to fanfic.net, it doesn't go up right away. It takes a few minutes or 30 minutes or so, or maybe even longer these days. I wouldn't know. And they're like, why isn't my story up? Maybe I did it wrong. And they just uploaded it again.
Or maybe the Submerged Legend Spirit Sword is actually a duplication sword.
But yeah, how about there's two different descriptions for these stories. Why don't you take the first one? I'll take the second one.
Okay. So the first one reads, The Legend of the Spirit Sword is a legend of a sword that gives untold powers to the one who holds it. A duo that is one of a kind try to find this legendary blade and be the first to obtain it.
Alright, and here's the other description. The Spirit Sword is a legendary blade that is said to give the one whom holds it a large boost in power. A duo that is one of a kind tries to find the blade and be the first to obtain it.
So only the first sentence is different. The second one was unchanged.
Yeah.
So we went from untold power to a large boost in power.
Yeah, so like the boost, everyone knows a boost in power. Yeah, we get it. We know boost in power happens all the time in anime, but untold power that sounds more special.
I already wasted so much of my money on trading cards. Just one more booster pack, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta draw that legendary blade somehow.
And yeah, we don't know anything about Seven Deadly Sins. We should have probably brought John along for this one because he's watched every anime ever.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get this stuff wrong, but we are not sorry for it. So there has been a legend that has been passed on for centuries. It is the Legend of the Spirit Sword, not ripped off of DBZ.
Oh yeah. Thank you for clarifying.
I never would have thought that was a DBZ thing.
Yeah.
I don't even remember there probably is a Spirit Sword in DBZ.
I know nothing about DBZ, but Spirit Sword is such a generic name that I wouldn't have assumed that it was ripped off. I mean, to be fair, some people have, but I don't know, maybe I don't know. Maybe don't throw us off in when the second sentence. Maybe don't break our immersion right away by inserting that. Yeah, but
that's the thing, like, Spirit Sword, that sounds like it would be in any old JRPG or some sort of game or show where, like, the Spirit Sword, like, yeah, that's so generic sounding, like, no one would think you were ripping anybody off unless you specifically brought attention to DBZ.
I don't know. I hate when I pick up a fantasy book of a series I haven't read before, and then it's like, there were the elves living in the woods. This is not ripped off Lord of the Rings. Like, every time.
Many people have attempted to obtain this mythical sword, but failed to do so. However, a duo that stands out among a crowd have not heard of this tale, and yet they find a scroll that tells about the legend. So the mythical sword might just be surfaced by these two.
It's a weird... Well, why even put the have not heard of this tale there if we're then immediately learning that they are hearing of it?
They just heard of it just now.
I guess.
So, I'm not really sure who's talking first, so I guess I'll take this first one. What does it say?
Many have told a tale about a weapon called the Spirit Sword. The sword was said to have been created by the gods and has been known to grant the user legendary power.
I thought it was just a boost in power. Oh. Okay.
Unknown power, then it's boost in power, then it's legendary power. Well, if you get the booster pack, you might just draw a legendary card.
Yeah. King and Diane were surprised. They have never heard of such an object. Do you think we should look for it? King instantly replied with a look of excitement on his face.
Yes, of course we should.
But we have no clue where the sword is or what direction to go in.
You'd think the scroll they're finding would tell them where to find it. Like, that would be the inciting incident and not just, hey, have you heard about this? Maybe go find that.
Well, you see, the scroll thought ahead, Julius, because King flipped the scroll backwards and a map was laying on the other side.
Oh, nice.
Here's the map.
Well, should we start going?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, they do not give us any indication of who's talking here. Like, there's not even really good context.
Do we want to get the thing? I don't know, maybe. Sure. I got nothing better to do. Also, I want to say, they've never heard of such a thing. I have definitely heard of such a thing as a sword that grants power. That sounds like the most generic, like, fantasy thing ever. Or like the most generic legend I can think of. So I have heard of such a thing.
You see, King and Diane grew up in very sheltered households. They weren't allowed to learn about magic or anything cool, so...
They're like Jehovah's Witnesses or something.
Or even just various types of Christians, honestly.
I guess, yeah.
They both prepare for the long and treacherous journey.
Where do we go first, King?
It says to go west. All right, let's go west. The two go west.
Okay.
Which leads to a rocky path up a mountain.
A mountain?
Well, the map does have a mountain, no doubt.
What? There are mountains in this world?
I've never heard of a mountain or a sword.
I thought those were just fairy tales. I can't believe there is such a thing as a mountain.
They both climb the mountain and eventually reach the top.
Great, they went to the peak.
Yeah. Oh, they did better than us then, apparently.
What now?
Go to the northeastern region 2 miles away from the mountain. Maybe you didn't need to climb the mountain. Maybe you're just supposed to go around it.
Yeah, couldn't you have gone around the mountain? Why do you need to go onto the top?
The clue was up there. I mean, it doesn't say that, but that's probably what it was. There was a clue.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, sure.
Diane slides down the mountain and runs to where the map says to go. King follows right by her side.
How long do you think this will take?
King never thought about that. I don't know.
I thought you prepared for a long journey. So what do you mean you didn't think of that? That should be like among the first things you think of when preparing the journey.
Well, a whole 3 hours later, the two were still adventuring. They have yet to find the relic. It was getting dark. It's getting dark.
Thank you for
tell
that.
And tell. Should we take a break, Diane?
I don't need to. We need to find the sword, no matter if I'm tired or not.
Wow, you really are determined to find this sword, huh?
For a moment I thought that said demented, which would be accurate. Like, come on. You don't even, like, you really think you're gonna find this in one day?
Also, like, if someone's willing to climb a mountain unprompted, that probably means they're fucking determined. I don't know why this is coming to them now.
I guess technically we don't know how big this so-called mountain was. Maybe it was just like an old landfill or something. Like it's just like 10 meters high.
Yeah, maybe King and Diane are both like 5 years old, and this is like just a sledding hill to them, you know?
I mean, sledding hill would make sense because they were sliding down the mountain earlier. So maybe that's what this is.
Maybe we cracked the code, Julius. Maybe that was it the whole time.
Who doesn't want legendary power?
Nobody.
Right? So let's keep moving.
That concludes Chapter 1. Sorry it's so short, but it is what I have as of right now. Chapter 2 will come out really soon. No, it won't.
Still waiting.
Yeah, and unfortunately, 3 years later, we were in the midst of the pandemic in 2020, and Kuyo Boken was desperate and said, please continue the story!
Yeah.
They really needed this.
Even though not much has happened so far.
So, the next story is with an anime I am familiar with. It's called A Secret Love, Female Merge Zamasu X Reader.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a spicy one. Do you know who Zamasu is?
No.
So, Julius, here's a picture of Merge Zamasu from Dragon Ball Super.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can see why. I mean, you can see why he was a heartthrob for many women, even though he's a complete nihilist. You know.
I thought you were gonna say even though he was green, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And here is a picture of Zamasu as a woman, this isn't official. I just picked it off of Google.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess this is true.
Well,
so
I
anyway,
gave the green guy big boobs. So, okay.
Yeah, gave her big boobies.
What if I give the green Trink big boobs?
Yeah. So again, this story, there's 2 versions of the story, both posted the same day, just with different descriptions. How about you take that first description, Julius?
Okay. The future was destroyed by Merge Zamasu. However, she is secretly in love with you and decides not to kill you.
Oh, okay. The other one is, the future is grim, dismal, and decimated by the wrath of Merge Zamasu. However, she is in love with you, instead of trying to kill you.
So in the first one it was causality, she is in love with you, so she doesn't kill you. In this case it's like in the other case it's like a dichotomy. You're either in love with someone or you're trying to kill them.
That's a really black and white way to look at the world.
Yeah.
As per usual, the main character's name instead of your name is just gonna be Donut, so we can all imagine ourselves getting it on with Merge Zamasu. However, I don't think she ever actually says his name, so it's too bad.
Goku and Vegeta start fighting Merge Zamasu, but they cannot stand up to her incredible power. You stand there in shock, having absolute fear of losing. A couple minutes later, both Goku and Vegeta are knocked out, and you are the only one left in Merge Zamasu's side. You feel that all hope is lost, but then Goku's voice reverberated in your head. Don't give up, no matter what happens. Even if a huge burden is placed on your shoulders, everyone will be cheering for you. Suddenly, a beam of light was sawn running through your head, and your fear has dissipated from your body.
Oh, she sawed through her head with a light attack.
That's what I was imagining too.
I mean that's not the past tense of saw or sawed or saw in general, but
It's a completely new word, sawn.
Yeah.
No, I won't give up, even if it comes down to only me. I won't let Zamasu win! Ha! You're Super Saiyan...
I like that you picked, I like that you picked CDI Link for that voice, and then it kind of made a Link noise at the end.
Yeah! Well, I chose that voice because that's what I was using last time when I was reading for Donut. Your Super Saiyan glow begins turn spark up. Your hair flashes a bright blue and the aura changes to a Saiyan look. You have achieved Super Saiyan Blue for your first time. I won't let you ruin our future!
Oh, a new challenger? The more fun to have.
This is for Goku and Vegeta. Yeah! You throw all that you've got
noises.
More emerged Zamasu. Yeah, it was meant to be. But it doesn't seem to work, even if you are in Super Saiyan Blue.
Your attacks are nothing. There's no point in attacking.
But I'm blue. No way! Even in blue, my attacks don't even work on her. Merged Zamasu walks over to you with a slow pace. She smirks darkly. Uh-oh!
Shh.
She places her finger on your mouth to show she doesn't walk you to speak.
I don't walk you around for you to talk to me, God.
Yeah.
Now stay quiet.
She punches you in the chest with extreme force that it knocks you clean out.
Alright. What do I do with you? I know. 3 hours later you wake up and you see you were sleeping on a mattress. Merge Zamasu was sitting next to you.
A mattress.
A mattress.
It's a different thing.
I like how she decided just to narrate everything that happened next.
Yeah.
Welcome back. You were asleep for a while.
Gah! Zamasu! Why were you narrating your life? You attempt to punch Zamasu, but she stops you and sets you back down.
Rest now. Rest. You don't want to go crazy now, do you?
Crazy? I've been crazy. They put me in the room with friends. What are you talking about? She smiles with a lustful look on her face. She places a hand on your cheek and moves closer to your face.
I'm talking about you, silly.
Silly? She kisses you on the lips, which leaves you speechless. Your face turns into a deep red color, and your body temperature rises. I see.
What now, love?
I don't know.
Fair. Fair.
Oh.
Like, imagine if this nihilistic woman who wants to destroy the multiverse, like, captures you and then starts kissing you. You're like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know is a good answer. Well, why not fall back asleep? You look tired.
Come to think of it, yawn, I'm pretty tired. Sure. You fall asleep and land facing straight up. Merge Zamasu fell asleep with you and tucked you during you and her sleep. It turns out that Merge Zamasu was in love with you instead of holding a grudge against you.
Oh, okay. Huh?
That's one thing to go in the memory book. The multiverse still got destroyed, but hey, at least I got a nice green lady.
I got this hot green babe to make out with.
I got a green babe. Always look on the bright side of things.
Oh, fun fact, in the reviews, we have totally not Vegeta saying, "This was a dream come true." Wow, Vegeta, I didn't know you were into female Zamasu like that. Don't tell Bulma, right?
Yeah.
She'll make you wash the windows again.
Yeah, she doesn't want no scrub.
Well,
Yeah, the other reviews weren't interesting. But,
yeah, one person just said, bro. Like, they're just... That's a good response, honestly.
And we got one more story. Beyond the Furious Flash, Chapter 1. Sonic's future is ripped apart by the dreaded Mecha Sonic, who plans to destroy the universe. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy are the only survivors on the planet. Tails and Knuckles were knocked out, which means it's up to Sonic and Amy. What will happen? Read this to find out. Have you noticed the title? Might sound familiar, but one word has changed.
What?
Does it? Wait,
I don't understand.
Jonathan Frakes is gonna be in this? Could there really be such a thing as a Mecha Sonic? Or did our writers construct this story? Well, let's see.
Amy, no!
Sonic shields Amy from Mecha Sonic's attack. He was severely injured after Mecha Sonic's attack. Amy ran over to Sonic, trying to keep him alive. She brought out a first aid kit and tried to care for Sonic, but no results.
No results.
I don't know, that's such a weird way to phrase this.
It is. It would have been better if Silver came in and said, "It's no use!"
Her feelings started to pour out of her bucket, and
Excuse
they were
me?
gone forever. Yeah, I hate when that almost sounds like a metaphoric children's book where there's a I don't know, that should be a thing, like in an abstract story, a character who carries his feelings in a bucket and then he accidentally spills them out and then he has no feelings anymore. I don't know. Ask me what it means.
You know what, though? We theorized in the first story that King and Diane were just 5 years old. They were going on a little quest. Now, apparently, Amy has her little feelings bucket. You know, if it wasn't for the sexy Zamasu story, maybe the Tech Master should have just wrote children's books.
Maybe.
Honestly.
Amy's Bucket of Sorrow. That's gonna be the new book. All she could feel was a dismal sorrow feeling. So she did have feelings still.
All she could feel was sorrow. Why do you say dismal sorrow feeling?
So she does have feelings. The end was in the hands of Mecha Sonic. Suddenly, Sonic's body began to glow. Oh, I don't know. Usually when things randomly start to glow in fanfics, some bad shit is about to go down. Like, Amy's gonna be pulled into the real world. She's gonna become Sandra again.
So if Metal Sonic is Amy's mother, who is Mecha Sonic?
I don't know, her, great aunt? Not her father, definitely, because that's Eggman.
Oh, gosh.
So yeah, Sonic's body began to glow and a golden aura surrounds him. He stood up and transformed without the emeralds.
Amy, I need you to take Tails and Knuckles and get out of here.
Alright, Sonic. Amy picks up Tails and Knuckles and leaves. Oh, she's pretty strong.
She's very strong. I guess, when you swing a hammer as your primary form of attack, I guess you get pretty buff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that hammer, I heard, has the power to smash people into pieces. It's the most powerful weapon that one can afford.
It's funny you say that, because I remember in, the first Sonic Adventure game, there's, this kid you can go to for, tutorial information, and when Amy talks to him, he's like, your hammer is pretty fucking weak, but you already knew that. To that extent. They didn't actually use that word, but your hammer is not that great, they say.
And then Amy says, well, yeah, but at least it's affordable.
So it's just me and you, huh, Mecha Sonic?
Mecha Sonic didn't speak. Sonic smirked.
Ready for round 2?
Oh no, he's Sonic.exe. Mecha Sonic spotted Amy heading towards the time machine with tails and knuckles in her hand, so sure, it just dropped that on me that we're dealing with a time machine here.
Also just in her hands, like she's not like carrying them over her shoulder, she's just like holding each one in each of her hands. She is so strong.
I guess that was just a given that there's a time machine here. Like, sure, yeah, Sonic always went into the time machine. It's like one of the series staples.
Yeah.
Sonic and the Lost Future.
Here's the thing about Mecha Sonic. Mecha Sonic, at least when I was younger, Mecha Sonic kind of became popular because, I mean, he already existed as a character, but when they made the first, like, Mario Brothers Z, which was a, like, Dragon Ball Z inspired Mario and Sonic crossover, Mecha Sonic was the main villain, probably because he looked really cool. And maybe, like, they, like, jumped dimensions. Maybe I feel like this story is inspired by that, but I don't. Obviously, there's really not enough of it to say so, you know?
This is gonna reveal me as a Sonic cretin once again, but what game was Mecha Sonic from? Was that Heroes or?
I do not know. I should know this, I don't know. Maybe it was, I'll look it up and I'll tell you in a moment. But Mecha Sonic did have like a little bit of popularity like in the last few decades, so.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm finding this. I'm looking through the internet. I guess there was a Mecha Sonic in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but I don't think that's what they were referring to. Yeah. It's okay. We don't. It doesn't matter. I'll put it in post or something.
Also, I like that she's holding tails and knuckles in her hands, not in her arms. She's just. They're like plushy versions of themselves. She's just holding them in her hands. I guess Mecha Sonic, I don't know, turned them into dolls or whatever. I bet that's something Mecha Sonic can do. It's always turning people into like figurines or something, I don't know.
He's like the Majin Buu of this universe, you know, turning people into candy or plushies, you know?
Yeah. He shot a couple rockets at her direction, but Sonic deflects them.
This is only me and you. Leave Amy out of this.
Mecha Sonic charged at Sonic with a very high speed. He avoided Mecha Sonic.
Wait, did Mecha Sonic avoid Mecha Sonic, or did Sonic avoid Mecha Sonic?
He's avoiding himself.
He's avoiding his real problems. Like, this is all a cry for help, honestly. You're not gonna take over our world!
Amy got into the time machine and headed back to the past with Knuckles and Tails with her. To be continued. It wasn't continued.
Yeah. You know, the author has a lot of balls calling this chapter 1 and then, like, in the title, and then not even making a chapter 2, even as a separate story.
Well, at least it's the first time this happened. Oh, wait. When will you learn?
So, yeah, I kind of wish this one was a little bit more, there was a little more to it, because I kind of wanted to know what they were inspired by. Were they inspired by Mario Brothers Z? Were they inspired by something else? I feel like people don't bring out Mecha Sonic unless it's, like, regarding the fandom, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, their career lasted like a month.
Aww. Yeah, I guess they just got bored of these stories.
I guess, yeah, it happens.
We didn't even get to see any hot donut on Zamasu action. So, you know.
Yeah. But then maybe that's better because YouTube would have just deleted the video again.
Yeah, YouTube be like, hell no, we're not gonna feature any sexy green women in your channel anymore. Delete!
Can't have shit in Smutland.
But yeah. That last story had no reviews. Please keep it that way. In fact, make sure you don't review or contact thetechmaster36 at all. Because if you do, we'll send Mecha Sonic after you next. And he means business.
Check out
we have a Discord.
On Discord, yeah. We plugged that earlier. Yeah. And also, if you have any funny bad fanfics or other bad media, then feel free to use the Google form in our description to make a request to us, and yeah.
And remember, if you do not like, do not read.
Bye.
Later.